for something special right here, right now.
Ready? Then show me.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Take this!
Checking their opponent. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Starts with a jump. Decides to go in with the target combo. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps up. Somehow, burnout activates. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Reaches out with the lightning kick. Dashes. Still slugging it out at this range. Give me a super art. The super doesn't hit. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Raw super art incoming. So, what's next? Counter throw finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Neither of them willing to back off. Whew, that last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. Player 1 has the life lead. Sticks the combo. Time's the only thing moving here. Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, the super armor does its job. Experiencing burnout. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Drive time. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. That last round could have gone either way. They can't get sloppy. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Burnout activates. Oh, yo, Rock over here. You're experiencing burnout. Going in. Their spacing is so... This is gonna hurt. Lightning kicks. Hazanshu. Who's going to take the initiative here? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sandblast. Player 1 steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Gets the parry in, and adds some pressure. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. Who's going to start things off? Battles them with a spinning bird. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes for the throw. Spinning bird kick. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. never know what can happen here. Player 1 has a big drive game. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Amazing! The drive impact doesn't work. Lightning kicks. Drive rush to keep it going. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 can't afford mistakes. Raw super hard incoming. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Fires a blast. This is it. Who can add a bit of OD spice? Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive landing. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Hit the Sunset Ranka! We're gonna see what a beast Chun Li is with her feet here! Looking for a hold. Here comes the corner pressure. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player pumps the brakes on the impact. Impact squash. Excellent block. A real test of nerves here. Gets the counter hit and the win.
Chun Li.
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the tables.
Round 1. Fight!
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Both sides looking for an opening. Lots of aggression from both sides. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Goes for the low kick. Knockdown. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Gets the parry in and adds some KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? All right, what's coming? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 needs to use what little drive hits them with a stop and bomb. Scrap, they're going for the super art. It's the level 1, breaking with some serious style. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Time for sets up with the jump in. Good decision with that throw. What'll happen here? Noticeable life knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Still scrapping Kikosho. Getting in some real damage. Okay, here, this is gonna hurt. Locked up with the Devil Stone. This is a critical moment. What's next? Just what they were after. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Happy hour! Up while they're blinking! Time for a drink. Lots of up-close clashes that last round. Will both sides opt to duke it out again? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Good decision with that throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Taking chunks out of each other here. This is gonna hurt. Getting it all on the drive rush. Feeling a real buzz. Anti-air in the clutch. Triple strike. Player 1 with the rhythm owning the closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Still scrapping for control of the space. Whew, that last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. Player 2 is using their drive liberally. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Throw misses. Life lead opens up. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Power fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Hits them with his free flow. They exchange blows. Drive rush to keep it going. Quick breather. Medium kick in. Goes for the throw. Nice parry. Swagger step. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 sets up with the jump-in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are just caution! Getting in some real damage. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
SBK hits! This is it! Who's gonna take it all? That last round could have gone either way. They can't get sloppy. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking for a hole. What's next? This is gonna hurt. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape the low kick hits. Happy out! Oh, yo! Ross super hit! Excellent read! Breaking on them to lay down some damage without giving up ground! Feeling a real one! Oh, man, nothing stops this train! The low! Who are they swinging at? It burns the bar for breaking!
That one of a kind.
An attack so heavy out of nowhere! Player 1 made some smart moves there! Great game!
Round 1.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. So, what's next? The last round could have gone either way, and now we have ourselves a real match! Anything can happen, so expect the unexpected. Still slugging it out here. Alright. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Both sides looking for an opening. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Goes for the super arm. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Gets in there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Decides to create some distance to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Woo! That last round went right down to the line. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. Risky up-close scraps still going. Time for a drink. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.